Hey, listen, everybody. Welcome into our broadcast of You Are Enough. In today's video, I'm going to dive right into this video because I have something very important that you need to hear. I have something very inspiring and something very motivating for every one of you to hear. If you are listening to this video, you're not listening by accident. Listen. This is going to resonate with your spirit because it's going to hit the spirit deep. It's going to hit your spirit so deep. Where you used to care, you're not going to care. Where you used to be overly concerned about certain things in your life, you're not going to be overly concerned anymore because you're going to understand that it doesn't matter. And I'm talking about the people who you wanted to be there. I'm talking about the people that promised to be there for you. I'm talking about mere strangers coming into your life, opening doors that didn't even know who you were, to help you, to be so willing to help your life go up a little notch. Why is that? Because the people that are around you, God said the prophet is without honor in his own town, in his own country. You always remember that wherever you come from, it's going to always be these people who they'll sit there and listen. They'll listen at you talk. They'll listen at you speak about the opportunities that God has given you in the past. They're going to sit there and listen, but they're not going to extend their hand. They're not going to open a door. They're not going to open a window for you because they know where you come from. And they're judging you by where you come from. They're not judging you for the change that you've made. It is always going to be a stranger. It is always going to be people who you don't even know, who you haven't bonded with, who you haven't connected with, to help you get to the place where you desire to be. And so many people write in and they ask Prophetess Nikki, why don't my family receive me? Why don't my friends help? Why don't they lend a helping hand? Because you're too familiar to these people. So God said you're not going to go without honor. You're not. You're not going to go without the help. You're not going to go without the funds. You're not going to go without the support. You're not going to go without the opportunities. It may not come by way how you want it, but God said, I'm not going to rob you of it. God said, I'm not going to let you go through the rest of your life not feeling what it feels like to be supported, to be loved. God said, you're not going to go through the rest of your life not knowing what true support is. The reason why God is going to allow strangers to come into your life to help you, the reason why God is going to allow people that don't even know you from Adam to be willing. You're going to meet people in your life, God said, they're going to be willing. They're not going to know anything about you, but they're going to observe you from afar, and they're going to be willing to help your life get to the place where it needs to be. Why is God going to allow this? Because these people know what it felt like. They were once you. You're trying to figure out, why is it that a stranger is willing to help me more than my own family, more than my own flesh and blood, more than my friend circle? Why is it? You're going to meet people on your job. Listen, a lot of you who are on your 9-to-5 job who hate it, you can't stand this place. Let me tell you, some of you, why you're there. And this is why you don't move too soon. You let God move you. Because when God moves you, it's going to be at the right time. And when you leave, you're not going to have to go back. The reason why God have a lot of you still chosen ones, you're chosen. But a lot of times God will allow you to stay in this place for a reason. And some of the reason why God still has you in these 9-to-5 jobs that you hate, that you despise, is because God has somebody there for you to meet. Who's going to meet you there? Somebody you don't even know. Somebody you don't even have a clue about. And you're going to hit it off with these people. You're going to resonate with these people. When you see them and you talk to them, they introduce themselves to you. They're going to have an issue and only you're going to be able to solve it. It's the truth. You watch and see, family. God is going to let strangers help you. Why is God going to do it? Because he promised you that he will open the windows of heaven for you and pour you out a blessing that you don't have room enough to receive. But he didn't tell you who was going to do it. He didn't tell you who was going to help you along your journey. God saw your family not helping you. He saw these people not caring. He saw these people not willing to give you the support that they could. God saw even your friend circle who were able to assist you in certain parts of your life, but made a decision not to do it. Why did they make a decision not to help you? And they knew you. They know you. They know you. I mean, know you. Not know of you. These people know you. They know what you stand for. They know who you are. People are silently competing against you. This message is going to hit home. It's going to hit deep in your spirit. It's going to hit deep in your soul. A lot of you are listening at this video right now. You're going to resonate with it. And the reason why you're going to resonate with it, because you're in this place and you're scratching your head. You're trying to understand. You know me. I don't have to prove myself to you. How long have you been knowing me? You've been knowing me for years. You know my character. You know what I'll do, what I won't do. So why are you opposed to open the door for me? Why? Because people are secretly competing against you. They're trying to get to that point first. They're trying to make it out before you make it out. Not knowing that God sent you to these people to work together, to network together. And when God sees that people are not going to give you the opportunity that he has told them to give you out of their own jealousness, God said, let me send a stranger to these people. Let me send a stranger. Let me send a good Samaritan. God's going to send you a good Samaritan to help you. Because God's going to prove to you, you don't need one person that wouldn't stand beside you, who promised to stand beside you. You're not going to need these people. You're not going to need them. And when you get to the place where you said you would, these people are going to be behind you. They're going to be behind you. And you are going to be a nightmare to people. Because when they had the opportunity to help you along the way, they didn't help you along the way, family. This is why God said he's going to let people come into your life to elevate your life who don't even know who you are. Because they don't have anything to envy you for. They don't have anything to be jealous of you for. Because they were once you. This is why people are going to help you who don't know you. They have been you. They know what it feels like to be rejected by the people who reared them. They know what it feels like to be ostracized and to be dropped and to be forsaken by the very friend who promised to be there for them. They know what it feels like. So God is so faithful. God is so just. God said, don't worry about those people. God said, don't worry about your jealous family members. God said, don't worry about these envious people. You still gonna get there. You still gonna make it. And I'm going to let them live to see it. God is going to let your enemies live to see you make it. He's going to let your enemies live to see you be successful. He's going to let them live in regret because they didn't help you. You know, God has people that he has spoken to and to tell them to help you, and they didn't help you. And the reason why they refuse to help you, because they hate the fact of your future is brighter than theirs. You shine brighter than some of them. And they feel like by denying you help, you wouldn't shine bright. People feel like because they deny you support, they deny you opportunities, they feel like you won't get them. The devil is a liar. You're going to get all that, what they didn't give you, what they refused to give you. You're going to get all of that and more. But it's not going to come by way of them. The same thing that they were supposed to do and they didn't do it. God said, I got somebody else going to do it for you. And they're going to see what they should have done, what they could have done. You know that shoulda, woulda, coulda. That's going to be their testimony. Your family members, your kin people, that's going to be their testimonies. Those people on your job that skip you for somebody that they're going to wish to God they never skipped over you for, they're going to have that complex about them. They're going to have that wish you shoulda, coulda, woulda complex. Yeah, you wish you shoulda, coulda, woulda, but it's going to be a little bit too late. So now God is going to use people to elevate your life. God says strangers are going to feed your flock. This message is going to hit real deep for you. It's going to help you to understand why God don't let some people help you, why God let strangers come in your life to get your life to the point that it need to get to, why he didn't let this person help you because they were close to you. God give people a choice. God give man a free will to choose to do the right thing or not. Some people have chosen not to do the right thing. Why have they chosen not to do it? Because they envious of you, they jealous of you, and they feel that they're going to stop your shine, they're going to stop your growth, they're going to stop your success. Nobody can stop your shine but you. Nobody can stop your growth but you. Nobody can stop that success but you. I love each and every one of you. Learn not to care about the opinion of people. Learn not to let what people think about you and feel about you get in on the inside of your heart. I want you to understand this going forward. They don't have to help you. They don't have to support you because you're not going to go without it. I don't care what you needed, what you wanted from somebody, and they didn't give it to you. God said you're still going to get it. You're still going to get it. God said you're still going to do it. You're still going to move. You're still going to travel on the world. I'm still going to use you great and mighty. I'm still going to transfer my mantle upon your life. You're still going to preach the gospel. I'm still going to let somebody else ordain you. I'm still going to do that for you. A lot of you worried about that. Don't worry about that. Turn that stuff over to God, because you still going to get to where you need to be. And God said, I'm going to do a little bit extra for you. And the reason why God's going to do something extra for you is that because he told you that I'm going to give you double for your trouble and for your former shame. You know how many people have made you shame? You know how many people have intentionally and purposefully made you feel ashamed? And let me tell you this. You know how much God is going to intentionally and purposely bless your life in front of those people that thought they had the ups on God's child? Thought because they pulled back and didn't help you and give you the support, they'll need you before you need them. Why do I emphatically say it? Because the word of God said, I'll make your enemies your footstool. Your enemies gonna need you. Your enemies gonna need you. Now the question is, how you gonna react to that? How you gonna respond to that? Respond in love. Respond in love. Don't respond in hate, because God has greater for you. Thank y'all for tuning in. Jump over to my Instagram and give me your support over there, Nikki McCray. Thank all of you for what you do daily on our channel. Watch these videos for me. Do me a huge favor. Hit the like button for Prophetess Nikki. If you loved what God allowed me to do here, hit the like button for me, because it gives me a great opportunity to reach more people who are broken and hurting, who need to hear our messages. Thank you for your support you give daily. I love you. Talk later.